I will fight till I take my last breath. I got the heart of a warrior, the heart of a warrior. I've been down, I've been out, and I've been.
Yeah.
I got the heart of a warrior,
Believe.
the heart of a warrior.
Yeah.
What's up guys, it's John Kill 3D Gaming here to talk to you about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Ever since its release date, Thursday at midnight, I've been playing it non-stop just so I can fully do this review properly. Now, some people might want to know, is this a good Call of Duty? Is it a bad Call of Duty? Or is it somewhere in the middle like the previous few titles where it's not so great and it's not so good? The biggest difference with this game is that there's no single player portion to be had here in terms of a story mode. But I feel that the Call of Duty Black Ops storyline has run its course, and no Black Ops storyline will be better than Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1 was great. Black Ops 2 was phenomenal. Black Ops 3, the only thing that suffered in that game was the story. And if you do count World at War, which World at War is part of the Black Ops canon, there will always be the Black Ops 2 campaign and the World at War campaign as the best, respectively. So, we were going to get into talking about the multiplayer, which has always been the strongest point of the Call of Duty series. We're going to get into talking about zombies. Then we're going to get into Call of Duty's premier new game mode. Actually, a couple of game modes, and also added to multiplayer, but Blackout. Call of Duty's first step into the Battle Royale scene. So we're going to go through this together bit by bit to talk about its improvements, where it should have focused, or does the game do justice by taking out the single player and giving us an all online experience. There is offline, traditional for the zombies, there is online for multiplayer and split screen for multiplayer, and there's split screen for Blackout, which is a huge plus. But let's get into it first with multiplayer. Your standard Call of Duty multiplayer fare is here, but it goes back to the mechanics of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, removing the wall jumping and overpowered abilities of Black Ops 3, and taking the concept from Black Ops 2 with the specialists of Black Ops 3, making the game less about running around like a chicken with your head cut off. This Call of Duty, its multiplayer, is more tactical than it's ever been. I've never felt so much tactical gameplay. Now, you're going to have your chaotic game modes like TDM, capture the hard points, domination. Those modes are meant for chaos all around the board. But heist and control. Heist has become my personal game mode to Call of Duty Black Ops 4, where it's almost like it's TDM, search and destroy, and there's an objective to capture in the middle, which is cash. So, but before each round begins, this time you earn money during the multiplayer firefights in the heist mode. Then before the match starts, you select your equipment and you have to select them properly so you can hope to survive. Now, all the guns are very well balanced. Unlike any other Call of Duty where there's a specific weapon that's overpowered, every weapon here feels like it can fit the situation and fit the spot that you end up in. I'm sorry about that stutter for a moment. But here, the classes too, the specialists, they're handled very differently. And there is medium amount of score streaks, but score streaks are not used as bombardments as they have been in the past. Score streaks here are used more tactical, and there's now a healing mechanic where you can heal yourself in the middle of the firefight. Used at the right time, it could save your life. And the ability, such as a grappling hook, such as mines, something specific to that class, and the class themselves have an ultimate ability, such as, I think it's the Ruin, where Ruin would jump off the walls or jump into the air from Black Ops 3 with 2 spikes, blow up the ground. This time he jumps with one solid weapon, and it could clear out a whole area. Also, you can summon a dog with one of the classes. The guns feel reminiscent of Black Ops 2, where Black Ops 2 had more of a balance than any of the recent Call of Duties. And does this Call of Duty break the monotony of Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, things like that? What people say about World War II, it was a good Call of Duty game. It was a return to fashion for World War II, but it still did not dive back to the tactical aspects that Black Ops has seemed to return to. And the addition of new maps for Black Ops 4, original maps from Black Ops 1 and 2, and certain remixed maps that were redone from Black Ops 3, the multiplayer maps here, it's phenomenal to also bring you back to what made you love the Black Ops sub-series to begin with. Multiplayer will always have its standard fare, but this is the one multiplayer that actually decided to take few risks, few new turns, and still keeps its level of customization to guns, leveling up, prestige. Everything familiar to a Call of Duty player is still here, but with new mechanics and new ways to play the versus modes. Multiplayer is a huge step up and vastly improved, which is hard to do. Now, everyone's favorite mode, zombies. What do zombies do this time around? Every zombie mode, I feel, in the past Call of Duty games, they were just getting progressively better. Where I feel Black Ops 3 was the best version of zombies. Not only did you have new maps, you got the old maps from Black Ops 1. Granted, it was a price to pay for $30, but $30 to get up to 10 to 20 classic zombies maps, ranging from all three of, at least the first two Black Ops games, was very well done. And in this game, it continues the zombie storyline and creates preposterous situations, taking you to the Roman gladiator times with guns, taking you to the Titanic, to the return of the zombie map 5 and Mob of the Dead, now done Blood of the Dead and classified. This time, this mode, you can survive a little bit longer. It's not as extreme or as tough. Teamwork here is also necessary, more so than it's ever been. But when you get the right guns, the right perks, and the right weapons, because this mode has a level up system as well. Black Ops has been introducing a level up system since Black Ops 2 for zombies mode. And Black Ops 3 kind of had it in a good direction. And Call of Duty World War II kinda also had an improved progression for zombies, but not very much. So far, with this zombies mode, it's very progressive, very in tuned to what you can do. You'll be playing this to level up. You'll be wanting to unlock different abilities, skill sets, different guns, different ways to customize the guns that you get in battle. And the strange part is that they did lock the perks. There's only 4 perks, but these are 4 important perks that you can use and not use. Because once you have everything you need, you can become a tank in a one-man army on your own. So when you get all your friends to pack up your guns that goes up to 4 times, and increasing the damage by 40%, getting the right perks, and Black Ops has now introduced something from what Infinite Warfare established with the card system for zombies. This one has a potions system, which works the same, but it's more effective here, where it can just teleport you out of danger. All headshots are instant kills and instant deaths. You can use weapons like Thor's hammer. Each weapon is based around different gods. Like you have the Egyptian gods, the Norse gods. For an example, all in this gladiator type arena match with zombies. And you can get these weapons and also level those weapons up and take this to the pack-a-punch to the extreme. Does it get tough every single round? Hell yeah, it does. But I do like this, the whole comic book style the game goes with now. From all the way when it was introduced in World at War, where the zombie storyline was serious, this one has gone over the top and extreme. Bright and colorful, beautifully animated. Every zombie has their own bit of detail, though they do look the same from afar, but when you do look up close, no zombies really look the same. The boss zombies are unique, and each zombies map has different variety, even returning when we go back to Mob of the Dead and the map 5, those maps have complete new renditions, keeping with the traditional systems that we knew and loved. So once you go to those maps, you know what you're doing, but you're still discovering something new. I feel that this Zombies in Black Ops 4, with further expansions and DLC, this Zombies mode will probably be one of the best, and if they could bring back more of the classics, it would be amazing. Now, Blackout, the premier mode. Call of Duty's step into Battle Royale. How do they do? And I've played this a lot since I've got the game. I have played it heavily. And I'll tell you right now, games like Fortnite, PUBG, H1Z1, anything of that sort are going to be rivaled by Blackout. It is really well done. It is tense. The gunfights are insane. You know, when you go in as singles, duos, or if you go in as a squad. The map is huge. The map is made up of pieces and parts of other maps from the Call of Duty Black Ops series. 1 minute I could be in the firing range, then the next second I can go to the asylum from zombies, then I can be on Nuketown Island. You can go any to these locations. You will feel familiar with it. Once you see that location, you'll know what to do. You'll set up your tactics the way you did when you would play those games in multiplayer. Everything in this mode is well balanced, well done. The vehicles, the setups, the ability to find different guns, abilities, perks, and attachments in the field to prepare you for what's coming. You know, having the right kind of armor or the right kind of equipment or ability set could be, you know, the big decision between life and death. You could get caught off guard, or you can catch an enemy coming. Blackout has a lot to offer, and it is a new step in the Battle Royale saga of games. And I hope Call of Duty, really, the developers of this game, really pay attention to this mode, because the servers have been highly populated. This game has been front and center with everything. It's extremely fun playing with your friends, squatting up, tactical maneuvers, tactical strategies. Also, where in the other Battle Royale based games like Fortnite, where you kind of have to play with the team because doing duos and doing singles is hard, you can actually play singles in this game and have a greater chance at winning on your own as if you were playing with a squad, because this mode lets you be the Call of Duty soldier you want to be, survive with what attachments you can get and what guns and ammo you can get. You know, think of it as one large TDM, people battling for the center and for supplies. You know, H1Z1 was the closest thing that gave me this feeling. I heard PUBG is not all that great. Fortnite is still one of the best Battle Royale concepts and games. But I honestly feel that Call of Duty's Blackout, though a lot of people doubted it, and I doubted it myself, because I didn't reserve the game. This is the first Call of Duty game I really didn't reserve. This one really blew my mind because I went into it cold. I went into this Call of Duty game cold, not expecting a whole lot. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Does it return to the glory days of the early Black Ops games? Yes. Yes, it does. And surprisingly, it works perfectly. This concept of how they did it with no story and giving you a 100% multiplayer experience, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is right there with Black Ops 2. You know, and if you're a Black Ops 2 fan wanting to return to fashion, or a Black Ops fan feels that the series is not going anywhere, give this game a try. I highly recommend it. Anyway, guys, this is John with John Kill 3D Gaming, and I'm going to get back to playing some more Blackout.